Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Let's Get Loud podcast. This is a solo podcast episode with A. I wanted to say that I'm so sorry. I missed last week. I don't even know what happened. It was like Saturday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't record my solo podcast episode. And I love this time with you guys. So I apologize for that. You know what I think it was more than anything was just the change in routine. So kids are home, which is something trying to work and be fun and take care of myself and all the things. But it's a season, and I am privileged to have the opportunity to have jobs that I can work, you know, more or less than I choose. And when I want, from where I want. So I said I wanted autonomy over my time, and I got autonomy over my time. So, anyways, this is not me complaining. It's just me sharing with you guys. It's a little bit of an adjustment. If you're watching on YouTube, I feel like I need to show you my hair. I chopped my hair. Well, I mean, so I took my extensions out, and I had two layers in my hair. So, you know, real deep hair journey here, guys. But I had dyed my hair a couple years ago, and my hair just couldn't take it. It was, I think, because my hair is getting really gray. It's also really coarse, and that combination with dyeing it, and I went lighter, so there was bleach involved. It just destroyed my hair. And what kept happening, so my hair was really long and beautiful. I loved it, and I loved the color in it, and I was doing it often, so I was adding heat often. So what happened was we started cutting it to like save it, but I just couldn't save it. And I kept going shorter, 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 shorter. By the end of it, I had like one big chunk of hair shorter and then the other one longer. And it didn't sit right. Like it didn't look good straight. It didn't look good curly. So then I put my extensions in, which I loved. I really enjoyed that, but I was ready for a change. So long story short, took the extensions out and we cut my hair to the shortest length. So at least now my hair is all one length, and she's so healthy and ready to be grown out. And I am like I am turning up the dial on the health journey right now, everyone. I mean, I just finished my smoothie. What is healthier than a smoothie? I just took vitamins. I just got back from a walk. Like, I am just like, let's go, let's do this. So yeah, here, I feel like I need to update you on that. Check. Kids, check. We are on our way tomorrow. I'm recording this a couple days early. I usually record it on a Friday, but I'm recording it a couple days early because we are heading tomorrow to Ontario. So we're going on a road trip. We're stopping in Quebec City, and we're staying 3 nights in Ottawa. Orleans, actually. And then we're driving, I think, all the way home, which is like a 12-hour drive, which I really want to do the whole way home. I know I'm just going to want to get home. Neil's like, maybe we'll drive, maybe we'll drive partway and stop. When sometimes it's a nice day and you're feeling good and you could drive forever, it's no big deal. And then, sometimes other times it's just like hard and you're tired. So I think we're going to play it by ear and just see how we're both feeling. Obviously, we can share the driving, no big deal. So, yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. So I'm recording a bit early. So we just kind of spent the day getting things together, packing snacks, doing laundry, getting the kids packed. We're not packed yet. Oh, okay, yeah, I need to finish this podcast and go back. We're not packed yet, but we will be. Yep, we got this. And I was actually talking on the community group about, what's the most important thing that I need to bring with me on my trip if I want to lose weight on this trip. Okay. And do you know what it is? It's my mindset. It is literally my mindset. And this conversation started from someone reached out and they were like, oh my gosh, I'm going on this road trip and I don't know what I'm going to be eating or where we're going to be stopping. And I can't bring anything because I can't eat in the car because we had dogs with us. And like, you could tell that she was feeling really anxious about going on a road trip and weight loss. And, when I have conversations like that with people, it makes me realize really how far my mindset has come in my relationship with food, because that would have been me a couple years ago. And it's just like deep breath. And do you know where this stems from? It stems from diets. And it stems from a diet not being able to coexist with a road trip. Like smushing your food in a container, counting calories, following a meal plan. None of that works with a road trip. But Your Way weight loss works with a road trip because it's being mindful, it's being aware, it's making choices. It's knowing that every single day, no matter where you guys are, you have access to a calorie surplus, a calorie deficit, calorie maintenance, no matter where you are. Do you know that? Do you believe that? And when you start to look at your world from that lens, you see the doors opening. And you no longer have anxiety about not being in your home with specific food at a specific time. You realize that you have access. That's really the first step. And also realizing there's no bad food. There's no food you cannot eat and still lose weight. There's no food you have to eat to lose weight. So just really getting rid of the diet mentality and realizing that it doesn't have to look a certain way. And once you start to look at all situations from that lens, you're like, okay, door open, door open, door open, possibility, possibility, possibility. That's being mindful. That's being aware of your opportunities. If you are going on a road trip, you will be served with choice after choice after choice, choice after choice after choice that you can make. I'm going to be sharing all of my road trip journey with you guys and how I'm choosing to show up and the choices that I'm making. And, I do want to come back to me saying that you always have a calorie deficit available to you no matter where you are. It doesn't mean you should always choose it though. That's the piece that is so important. There will be days on this vacation, maybe my uncle's getting remarried. And so maybe on the day of his wedding, I will choose not to try to create a deficit. I don't know yet. I'm going to take it one day at a time, but just knowing it's possible, but knowing that at the end of the day, I don't have to. Because again, that diet mentality, that victim mentality is that like, I have to lose weight. I can't eat that. And it's like, you know what? It's taking your power away. And Your Way weight loss is all about giving you your power back. There is nothing, I think that's what upsets me most on the internet when people try and make like hard rules or tell you what to do or what you should do or what you shouldn't do. I think the hardest part for me about that situation is how disempowering it is. That's what makes me like so upset. So, everyone, going on this road trip with the goal of creating a deficit. I'm not going to lie. So I'm at a point in my journey where I've lost about 7 pounds, but I really haven't moved for a little while. And so we're turning things up a notch. No big deal. Haven't failed. I'm really happy with the 7 pounds that it came off, but I'm really ready to turn the dial. And one thing that I've really realized is, which I can feel so, and I've said this before on the podcast. So obviously I've had this realization before, but I haven't stayed connected to this realization before, when I am in a surplus, which I know not a massive surplus, the scale goes way up and it takes a while to go down again. It's just, how my body is currently responding to a surplus. I'm assuming that I'm just having an overall, in general, less energy is going out of my body than it used to. My age, my activity level, my muscle tone, whatever, all of those things combined together. And so less energy going out means that when I am in that same, if I consumed the same thing that I consumed on a night out, 5 years ago, I'm in a bigger surplus. I think that's all that means. It doesn't need to be so dramatic. It doesn't need to be like, oh my God, I can't even do this anymore. Here's how I'm looking at it. When you are in a surplus, your body responds and you get to choose if it's worth it or not for you. So just for example, like I went out to Sophie and Spritz a couple, maybe last week with some girlfriends. I did have several alcoholic beverages. No regrets. Dirty martini, 2 glasses of wine, and a glass of limoncello. Delish. Okay. I split 2 appetizers. So like I had an appetizer and I had a dessert. So was I in a surplus? Yes. But was it like massive surplus? Absolutely not. But I was up like 3 pounds on the scale, which is like, that's a lot. And not only that, it's like it doesn't go down quickly. And so then if I have another event where I'm in a surplus, it's just like not get, so basically that cycle is not getting me where I want to be. And so we adjust. And so that's my next kind of bit of my journey and my adjustment is those like surplus days. And there's more of those in the summer, I find, because there's more vacation, there's more camping, there's more parties. And so really me managing my surplus, really asking myself what's worth it to me. So that dinner at Sophia, so worth it. If I'm gonna be really honest with myself though, I was satisfied with the dessert at halfway. So I could have had half the dessert. But besides that, I'm like, no changes there. Canada Day, I ate my weight in chips, if I'm going to be honest with myself. And I had a few alcoholic beverages. And you know what? Not worth it to me. And so looking back on those experiences, two very different situations, I will remind myself the next time I'm in a situation where I know I'll be creating a surplus, and I just really need to ask myself, is it worth it to you? Is it worth it to you? So that is going to be something I'm going to be asking myself frequently during this road trip. I am on a mission, you guys. I don't know about you, but when I'm on my walk, I really feel like I can take over the world. And I don't know if it's because I'm finally physically feeling better, like my shoulder pain is like none. Hip pain, none. I can't even believe it. I don't know if it's from the magic of my chiropractor or it's like, my collagen and my vitamins. Like I've been doing some different things. I don't care what it is. I'm going to keep going to all the things. I'm going to continue with my chiropractor at least once a month. If I have a flare up, I'll go more often. And I'm really feeling ready to dial up the health. So vitamins, supplements like collagen, higher protein, moving my body, getting back into weight training, all of those things, sleeping, less alcohol. I'm really feeling ready and excited to do that even in the summer. Anyway, so that's like my life update. That's my health update. I need to go pack. I need to go pack Phoebe, which is just really going to be something, but that's what's next on my to-do list. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. For those of you who decided to join the summer special with Your Way Weight Loss, we are so excited to spend the summer with you. It is not too late though if you want to spend summer. I'm obviously going to be sharing in detail with our community about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and my results. You can always join. Just send me a DM and I'll figure out which membership option is best for you. All right, guys, have an amazing day. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to watch my trip, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'll be sharing all of it on Instagram. So my name is just Alicia _YWWL. Why do I not see where to stop recording?